Hello everyone. Welcome back to our channel, Immigration Canada. We hope you're doing great. In this video, we're going to talk about Canada Express Entry 2025, CRS points update, and what it means for you. If you are interested in this topic, please pay attention and watch the video through to the end to get all the information. Please hit like and subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for an upcoming video. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Today, we're tackling a hot topic. CRS points don't matter anymore? New Express Entry rules. If you're dreaming of moving to Canada through Express Entry, you've probably heard rumors about big changes in 2025. CRS points aren't obsolete, but there's some major shifts you need to know. We'll cover the facts, recent updates as of September 2025, and how to position yourself for success. Let's jump in. What is Express Entry and CRS? First, a quick refresher. Express Entry is Canada's fast-track system for skilled immigrants. It manages applications for programs like the Federal Skilled Worker, Canadian Experience Class, and Federal Skilled Trades. At its core is the Comprehensive Ranking System, or CRS. This points-based tool scores your profile out of 1,200 based on factors like age, education, work experience, language skills, and more. Higher scores mean better chances of getting an invitation to apply for permanent residence. But wait, has something changed to make CRS irrelevant? Not quite, but let's unpack the updates. The big change: no more points for job offers. The biggest update hit on March 25, 2025, when Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada removed bonus CRS points for arranged employment, aka job offers. Previously, a valid job offer could add 50 or 200 points to your score, often backed by a labor market impact assessment. Why the change? IRCC aimed to curb fraud, like the buying and selling of fake LMIAs. This applies to all candidates, new and existing, in the pool. If you had those points before, they're gone now. Your score drops automatically. This has led to lower overall CRS cutoffs in some draws, as many profiles lost that boost. For example, post-change data shows a shift in pool distribution, with more candidates now in the 401 to 450 range. Do CRS points still matter? So, do CRS points no longer matter? Absolutely not. They're still the foundation of how IRCC ranks and invites candidates. Your score determines your position in the pool, and invitations go to the top-ranked ones. However, the system has evolved. Since 2023, IRCC introduced category-based selections, and these have become even more prominent in 2025. In these draws, they prioritize specific skills or attributes over just high CRS scores. For instance, if you qualify for a category like French proficiency or healthcare occupations, you could get invited with a lower score than in general draws. As of September 2025, CRS is very much alive. The latest general draws have cutoffs around 500 plus, but category ones dip to 400 to 450. Without job offer points, focus on maxing out other areas like language tests or education credentials. Types of draws and recent trends. Draw type description. Recent example, September 2025, CRS cutoff general/program specific invites top ranked from the entire pool or specific programs. July 8, 2025, 518 ITAs for Canadian Experience Class, 518 category-based targets, economic goals. X, French speakers, trades, healthcare. September 4, 2025, 4,500 ITAs for French proficiency. 446 provincial nominee provinces nominate candidates, adding 600 CRS points. July 7, 2025, 750 ITAs, 750. IRCC runs draws about every 2 weeks. In 2025, over 70% of ITAs have gone to category-based ones, focusing on education, healthcare, trades, and francophones. Trends show CRS cutoffs dropping in categories. Great news if you fit one. But general draws remain competitive. As of early September, the pool has 254,672 candidates, with most below 460 points. Tips for success. Here are practical tips to navigate the new rules. Boost your language scores. Aim for CLB 9+ in English/French for max points. Get a provincial nomination. It adds 600 points and bypasses some competition. Target categories. If you're in healthcare or speak French, highlight that. Recalculate your CRS. Use IRCC's tool, now updated without job offer points. Stay updated. Check IRCC for draws. Pool breakdowns are released regularly. Remember, even without job offers boosting scores, a strong profile can still win. Can you still use a job offer? Yes, for PNPs or work permits, but not for CRS points. What's the lowest CRS invited? As low as 379 in some 2025 French draws. Canada changes express entry rules, removes bonus CRS points for arranged employment. As of March 25, 2025, express entry candidates will no longer receive additional comprehensive ranking system points for having a valid job offer, even if the offer is supported by a labor market impact assessment. This significant policy shift was confirmed in the ministerial instructions and first reported by CIC News. For years, arranged employment had been a powerful advantage for applicants, but the latest change now levels the playing field in new ways. Previous role of job offer points in CRS scores. Before this adjustment, job offers could dramatically influence an applicant's CRS score. Candidates with an LMI-approved job offer in a non-senior role were eligible to receive an additional 50 CRS points. Those with a valid job offer for a senior or managerial position could gain as many as 200 extra points. These boosts often propelled candidates above the cutoff thresholds and express entry draws, securing invitations to apply ITA for permanent residence much faster than applicants without arranged employment. Impact on candidates currently in the express entry pool. With the removal of these extra points, all current candidates in the pool who previously benefited from arranged employment will now see a decline in their CRS scores. This reduction could be as much as 200 points, depending on the type of job offer they had claimed. The effect is immediate, altering the competitive balance within the pool. However, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada clarified that individuals who have already received an ITA or who have permanent residence applications in process will not be affected by the new measure. Government's position on the change. In a press release issued on December 23, 2024, the Canadian government described the removal of job offer points as a temporary measure. However, no end date has been provided for when, or if, the points will be reinstated. According to CIC News, while the March 25, 2025 version of the ministerial instructions retained the technical descriptions of what constitutes a qualifying job offer, the actual awarding of CRS points for such offers has been eliminated. This suggests that the government wants to keep the framework intact, leaving open the possibility of reinstating the policy at a later date. Technical adjustments to candidate profiles. IRCC has noted that the recalculation of CRS scores may not reflect instantly across all profiles. Candidates were advised that it may take a few days for the new scores to display accurately on their express entry accounts. Those experiencing discrepancies are instructed not to contact IRCC unless their scores remain incorrect for more than a week. This recalibration process highlights the logistical complexity of implementing broad policy changes across thousands of candidate profiles. Continued importance of job offers in immigration programs. Although job offers no longer provide CRS points, they remain important in other aspects of Canada's immigration system. For example, a valid job offer continues to play a role in determining eligibility for. Provincial governments often prioritize candidates with strong employment prospects, meaning job offers can still provide indirect advantages outside the CRS scoring framework. Shifts in candidate competitiveness. This change has also shifted the competitive landscape within the express entry pool. Candidates who previously relied on the 50 or 200 bonus points may now find themselves below the required cutoff scores in upcoming draws. Their chances of receiving an ITA will diminish unless they can compensate with higher human capital factors such as language proficiency, education, or Canadian work experience. Conversely, candidates without job offers may see a relative boost in competitiveness, as their unchanged scores now compare more favorably against others in the pool. Broader implications for express entry policy. The removal of CRS points for job offers may reflect a broader government strategy aimed at emphasizing merit-based selection. By prioritizing language ability, work experience, and education over arranged employment, Canada may be seeking to diversify its skilled immigrant intake and reduce over-reliance on employer-driven pathways. This could also prevent misuse of job offers as a means of artificially inflating CRS scores. At the same time, the temporary nature of the measure leaves open the possibility that the policy will be revisited as labor market conditions evolve.
Canada Express Entry 2025 CRS points update and what it means for you. Express Entry is Canada's fast-track system for skilled immigrants managed through the comprehensive rating system, which scores candidates based on age, education, work experience, and language skills. As of March 25, 2025, Immigration, Refugees, and Citizenship Canada removed extra CRS points for arranged employment, previously worth 50 or 200 points, often backed by an linear. This video affects all candidates in the pool, lowering scores and shifting competitive dynamic. Though those with a pending permanent residence applications or ITA remain unaffected. The measure described as a temporary ends to curb misuse of job offers while maintaining the framework for potential future restatement. Despite this, job offers still play a role in eligibility for programs like the Federal Skilled Worker, Federal State Rates, and some provincial nominee program streams. CRS scores remain critical, especially in a general and category-based draws, where factors like language, education, and specific skills can now determine invitations. Candidates are advised to focus on understanding human capital factors and exploring provincial nomination to maximize their chances of receiving ITAs.